Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to the next lesson. This lesson is called the DAFORESTI or even persuasive language or persuasive text. How to write a persuasive text. How to convince someone to do something or not to do something. Here we have a technique. This technique is called DAFORESTI. DAFORESTI. Now let's watch it and I will help you understand it. DAFORESTI D for direct address. يعني ايه direct address؟ يعني to say you to tell somebody to address somebody to do something. This is we call direct address. يعني direct address يعني مثلا for example I say I every day I learned from you. فانت كده you make him feel like you are addressing him or calling him or you made me better president. So now I say you. D for direct address. A for anecdote. What does it mean anecdote? Anecdote means a short story. Short story. And of course it will be written in the past to convince him, to give him another technique, telling him about something happened in the past. For example, I know I don't have a lot of time, but if I may tell you a quick story, recently I was and tell him the story. This is da and F for facts. F for facts. Facts or figurative language. I will just give him facts. Yeah, the first president of the United States was George Washington. So this is fact. This is fact. O for opinion. O for opinion. You can also include opinion. Yeah, for example, I say personally, or I think this is the album is the best. This album is the best. So this could be also an opinion. Okay, personally, or I think, or I suggest, and so on. And also R for rhetorical question and repetition. Repetition. When you repeat something, it's kind of a technique to convince someone to do what you want. This we call repetition. Yeah, and when I say I have a dream that, I have a dream that. So I want you to do blah blah blah. I want you to do blah blah blah. But now this is kind of rhetorical question. Sorry, this kind of repetition. And also we have something called the rhetorical question. What does it mean, rhetorical question? If we talk about rhetorical question, yani we include a question that does not need any answer. How can we sit by and let this happen? Of course, I do not want the reader to give an answer. And then we have E. What's E for? E for emotive language. What does it mean? It plays on the emotion to make someone excited or feeling happy or feeling sad. The innocent victim was violently attacked by senseless criminal. كده I feel or I made him feel ان هو ايه ان الفيكتيم ده كان innocent كان بريء والراجل اللي قتله كان قاسي and so on or attacked by senseless criminal. يبقى كده I have the emotion of the reader to feel moved by the victim. And here E for expert opinion. يعني we have opinion, this is my opinion, or we have expert opinion. So for example, when I say Dr. M. Malaxry, a dentist over 12 years, ماله ده expert كده, worth of experience in this field, told us that she believed that new toothpaste to be reversionary and so on. يعني في toothpaste will change the world. يعني, so for example, this is expert opinion. As for statistics, what does it mean? When we give a percentage. Statistics, when we give a percentage. For example, I say 93% of students say that they have more than one social media account. Okay, if you would like to convince someone, you can use percentage with you. And then we have T for triplets and triples. Both of them are correct. Triples or triplets. Both of them are correct. So what does it mean? When you give three adjectives in a row or three things in a row, for example, they are courageous, wise, dedicated. Here we have three adjectives in a row, or even three short phrases in a row that gives like impact on the reader's mind. And the last one is imperative. What's imperative? Call to action. Why do I write such kind of text? To tell him do something. For example, I say do something to solve this crisis, or stop smoking for now, or don't waste your time, and so on. Okay. Okay, and now now we have finished DAFORESTI, and now let's check how can we write this one, this kind of persuasive text. We said before that we use the technique DAFORESTI or acronym DAFORESTI. First of all, of course, you need to have headline at first. The headline must be catchy, like I told you before. So the headline here must be catchy. This headline, try to make it attention grabbing. How can you make it catchy? Throughout using figure of speech, okay, rhyming, fine, no problem. Alliteration, that could be fine too. Number two, try to hook the reader. How can you hook the reader? If you would like to hook the reader, you can use like rhetorical question. That could be okay. That could be possible if you would like to hook the reader or to engage the reader. So you can use one of these things. Okay, in the introduction, you can use anecdote. You can use shocking facts. You can use rhetorical question, and I recommend this the best. You can use statistics. Okay, you can use riddle, you can use generalization. So you can, after you hook the reader by using rhetorical question, here you can follow the argument. I mean, يعني you can tell him, for example, to stop smoking, or even to come with you to on a trip. You can tell him that you may feel lazy, you may feel lazy and so on, but if I were you, I would go, and try to mention the opposite idea, but do not focus on it. Just support your idea. Like 99%, and mention the other idea and answer it. So you support your idea 100% after you mention the opposite idea. Okay, go through the paragraphs. One, two, three, and present your ideas and give your evidence. We use DAFORESTI with them all. Okay, and at the end, use the conclusion. What's the conclusion? I said after using all of the DAFORESTI, please use the conclusion, summarize the main points of it, and end with the call to action. What do you want him to do? Stop smoking, or come with us to the party, or for example, if you convince your parents to bring you a pet at home, tell them, please give us or bring me the pet, please bring me the pet, and so on. And here we have the general features. We use first person, I or we. I can use it, and we can use it in the anecdote, and I can use it in the opinion, but most of it will be you, because we direct address the reader, so it will be second person here. Directly address the second person here. We use facts and opinion, like I said. We use informal if we talk about your dad, but keep polite. Talk to your dad, so still keep it polite. And we use present tense because we present facts, and we use persuasive techniques, like I told you, Leia DAFORESTI. Let's check here with me. Here we have a sample. Make difference in your country. Here we have introduction. Okay, we start by we have here rhetorical question here. Have you ever? I started by this one, and I like this one a lot because it grabs the reader's attention. And then you go through the process of DAFORESTI, as I told you, and at the end you have to tell him what to do, call to action. Say make community a better place. So now this is what behind the text. Make the community a better place for all. So now I confirm on this. Okay, and this is the end of today's session. Thank you. See you later. Bye bye.